Hello, everybody, and I realize that one of my cameras is way off, and poor Justin's cut off there.
Which way?
Oh my goodness. There we go. Let me find you, Justin. This is going to be hard to do while I'm doing this. But
wait. Who else is in my frame? Is that
me?
Chelsea?
You see Dexter on the frame.
Oh,
it's
Dexter
adorable.
looks a lot better than I do. So.
Yeah, let me adjust that real quick, folks. Hey, everybody, welcome to Chapter 2 of the Dobbers.
Whoa, wrong way.
Hold on, I'm getting it adjusted. Chill.
You sent me into Jade.
I'm trying to see what I'm doing, which is ridiculously hard to do in a Mandalorian mask. All right, so let me make sure I lock it in. It's locked in. Make sure that everything looks good on the other one. Yep, perfect. Well, guess what, folks? Right. May the 4th be with you. We are here, yes. Super excited. We're going to go ahead and do Chapter 2 tonight. We're already been told that there's a chance that we could die. So this could be a very interesting, predicament that we're in. But I am beyond excited because all of us are here tonight. If you can't tell, it is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. This is really hot. I'm telling you, it is warm in here. But I'm going to try to wear it as much as I can. They're already placing bets on when I will take it off. But I am beyond excited. We're going to go around the room real quick, let everybody introduce themselves, and then we're going to do a recap by JoJo, who's going to be portraying her character Wrig in Dobbers' Quest for the Key. One other thing before we get started, folks, if you're interested in donating, there is a donation link that will be coming across the screen. If you make a donation, you can actually affect the game. $10 will give you inspiration to one of the players. $25 will give a nat 20 or a natural 1, and $100 will create an automatic encounter in the game, which means that we could potentially die based on your donation. Remember, everybody's donations will go towards Mercy House Global, which helps against human trafficking and makes it possible for the people that are being trafficked to find freedom, to be able to live independent lives without having to worry about those situations that they were put into not on their own. So that is one of the things that we're doing tonight. So if you can, please make sure that we donate, make a difference in somebody's life, and affect the game, and let's have fun. I'm going to start off first with the amazing and wonderful and lovely Jade Rogers, who's playing Hawxy tonight. Jade, where can we find you?
Right here. I'm right here.
Well, it's hard for me to see, so I'm just kind of looking around.
Afroscapescurls.com, the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls.
Excellent. Awesome. Next up, we have my all-time favorite co-host. He will be here Saturday, where we will play 12 hours of games. If you are wondering what it's like to see us play a game of Unmatched, Four Gardens, Tiny Epic Pirates, or more games, we are going to be playing them this Saturday from, I think, about 12 o'clock till 12 o'clock, depending on how we're feeling. But I am beyond excited. Justin, tell us a little about yourself.
I am Jaybird the Word, and I do reviews, photos, and stuff. I also stream on Twitch. I like to play games and spread joy.
Very cool. Next up down below, she just got married, and she's back. It is the Chelsea portraying Vega. Chelsea, say hello.
Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. I'm excited about you. I hear you're doing some reviews now, so I'm excited about that.
Yes,
and hopefully we'll be seeing them on our website soon, where people can go ahead and read all the awesome stuff that you're working on. Next up,
that would be fantastic.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun. Next up, we have the troublemaker of the group. Yes, if you've watched us play Overwatch, she is the one that eggs us all on into getting shot and dying quite a bit. Her name is JoJo Bailey.
Wow, I'm a WWE fighter now. Catch me on live channels on News 4. That's funny. Anyways, you can find me on Instagram. I'm a bit of everything anywhere every time. I don't know. Squirrel life.
Squirrel. All right. Last but not least, we have the amazing Darryl T. Jones, the creator of the Dobbers universe, who's actually going to be our DM throughout this whole campaign, However, it sounds like it might be short-lived because he gave us that warning that we may die. Darryl, go ahead and say hello.
Hello, hello. I am really excited to be here tonight, and it's if you die, it's not my fault you're level 1. I mean,
Hold on, you told
could
us
have
to
gone
create
out and
level
done
1
some
characters.
grinding a little bit to level up, but no, you just decided to start at level 1. But yeah, honestly, I wanted to give one last statement about Mercy House, just to clarify what it really does. Mercy House started in Kenya, Mercy House Global, and they literally will take women who have been made pregnant and then abandoned, and they take them in and give them a place to live and help them to have their baby and to support their baby and basically give them a life that they would not have had otherwise. And then that has turned into opportunities for them to learn skills and things like that, and eventually re-enter the workplace and get separated from the life that was so destructive and painful for them before. So, not almost, every woman that they save ends up 2 people, so it's like it's a real, any money you give is hugely beneficial to them. I think at this point they have 16 women living in their homes in Kenya, and it's a really, really important cause. So anyway, I wanted to give that extra little bit of information. So, but anyway, I'm Darryl. I'm Splattered Ink on the internet. I'm an artist for D&D. So whatever campaigns you see on Kickstarter right now, there's a chance I'm one of the artists on various teams for that, and I'm really excited to be here, sharing the Dobbers with the world. So.
All right. Well, folks, get your blue glass, blue milk ready. Of course, I've got my straw so I can try to drink it this way. And let's begin the adventure if I can find the coaster. Let's see here. I found it. All right, let's begin. Oh, wait. There's one thing we haven't done yet, folks. We need a recap of what happened last time by the amazing
That's what I thought
Wrig.
you were saying by beginning. We were going to go to the recap.
Yep. So, Wrig,
Alright.
tell us what happened last time.
Alright, so we were in the bar, in the tavern. What is it called? I forget. Sometimes I'm in so many places at once that
The Acorn Inn.
I was at Acorn Inn with a group of people that I just kind of randomly met. I was there meeting up with my brother, I think, Roto, and there's just some crazy things that happened. I was trying to sell my ale with pumpkin juice in it. Didn't work out. We ate some pumpkin tarts. That didn't work out in a lot of ways. Even when we tried to kill a wasp with a big giant pastry, it just didn't work out. So a lot of things aren't working out right now, and we're not sure why. We killed a couple bees. I gave them a nice burial because that's the kind of person I am. You gotta respect even the animals, but we tried to save some people, and it kind of worked. And now I think we're gonna get down to business.
Awesome. All right. So she is right. Wrig and the rest of the party are at the Acorn Inn. There's a little side room that is often used like for council meetings and other stuff like that, but right now it wasn't being used for anything, and that's where you guys have gathered. At this point, I think you were discussing what to do next. You know that there's been a little bit of chaos kind of come up. This was supposed to be the Pumpkin Festival, which it got just sort of suddenly canceled because none of the pumpkins were coming in, and most of them were not just not ripe, but they were rotten and terrible. And in the midst of discovering that, you found out that there was something wrong with the honey that was being used for some of the baked goods, that somebody from another town is coming to report that their goat has been turned to stone, and on and on and on. So there is a bit of chaos, like she said. At this point, it's probably kind of early afternoon. It's not been a long day so far, but even though you've had a little bit of excitement, and I give it over to you. What's going on?
We just got done talking to her and he mentioned, I remember, the tree. The biggest detail I forgot was the tree. We also have been having this weird raccoon just sitting in the corner, watching us the whole time.
Yeah, I was
Like,
about to say something. I don't know why they're eavesdropping so much.
they haven't, like, were you planning to help? Are you listening?
So I've been watching you guys, and I think I could be a total asset to you guys. Like, I heard all your stories. You killed all those bees, and I can help you. I'm sneaky. I'm small. I can get into places, and I think I would be an asset to your team.
Glug thinks that you're cute trash panda. You're a very cute trash panda.
The name is Vega.
Glug, that's not.
I look up.
okay.
You're small.
But I have sneaky little fingers.
What fingers do good with the bees? You can grab the bees, I guess, from the.
Yes, and jump at them and swat.
All right, we gotta prove yourself. I need to see the bee torture. Not bee torture. I'm sorry.
The bee attack.
The bee attacks. We gotta see them stop.
Well, let me join you, and I'll prove myself.
Glug wants to go visit pumpkins. Yes.
That's what we were talking about recently. Are we going to the pumpkin patch? Like, are we ready to smell the smells that may be there?
Glug likes that idea, Hawxy.
To the pumpkin patch.
Yes. Very good.
I wrap my face with like cloth because I know it's gonna stink with all that rotten pumpkin.
I love trash.
See?
You guys can
Trash
see
panda.
that Adriel.
Trash panda.
Trash panda. You can see that Adriel's come into the main part of the inn, and Beatrice is bandaging him up and applying some sort of a ointment to his, giant bee welts.
Is Adriel the one that is the beekeeper?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so hot.
And it's off.
It's so
12
freaking...
minutes. 12 minutes.
12 minutes? See, I went past 10. Hold on, I'm gonna switch headphones. Keep going.
I guess we could pass by and chat with Adriel before we leave just to see if he's alright.
Did we leave him wounded last time we saw him? Or are these new wounds?
Yeah, these are existing wounds.
Okay.
This is what happened. There's been very little time really in between the battle with the
Those
bees
bees in the
and
grave
where
out
you
there,
are right now.
that's what they did.
That's what they did, okay.
Before
Okay.
I kind of tried to smash them. Someone else smashed them, though.
Smash.
We all kind of did, protecting ourselves in a way.
It's like SWAT and then smash and then SWAT smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
I use my custom fly swatter, holding up my hand shovel.
Okay, I could approach. Glug, why don't you approach Adriel?
Why?
You're a little bit nicer than me.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see here. So I'm gonna face... What in the world? Come on, Glug. You want to face a certain way. Why is it... There we go.
You grab the little handle.
Glug, stop trying to talk to the wall, Glug. Glug, wrong way. Wrong way.
Glug, did you have too many of those tarts?
Dobber that way. Dobber that way.
There we go.
Glug had potion. Very good. Very good potion.
My little goblin friend, I apologize again for dismissing you because you really, you and your friends did help. I appreciate it.
I helped very much. You take us to pumpkins.
I know I have to get back to my hive. That's where I'm headed. But I didn't feel up to traveling. It's about a day walk from here, so I was gonna stay here with Beatrice and hopefully heal up and head out in the morning.
So...
I mean, if you want to get to the pumpkins, though, all you do is you're just gonna follow the road west out of town, and it'll eventually join up with the great road that goes from the kingdom down to the West Watch. It's somewhere in between there is where most of the fields are.
Will you lead us to the pumpkins where they're at?
I wasn't planning on it. No, I mean I appreciate all you did for me, but I'm going back home after we're done here
Okay.
in the morning.
All right.
Adriel, do you think it's gonna be safe enough for you to go back home? Not saying you aren't that tough, but just a few of them took you out there. How's a whole hive gonna treat you?
Well, if my whole hive is that far gone, um, I'll have bigger problems than whether or not I'll get a few more bee stings. I mean, my whole family business will be out of commission. So
After so many weeks.
it's all right. I can make the trip, and if it's too dangerous, I'll come back and get help.
Okay.
What was your name?
Wrig.
Wrig. Okay. Well, it's good to meet you. I'll.
I think that's my name. Hold on, let me check my name tag. Yeah, it's Wrig. That's my name.
You
Don't call
drinking
me
too
Rick
much
again.
of your ales again, Rick?
I've been sipping this whole time, Roto. Smash, sips.
You both have a stripe in your hair. Are you family?
We think so. We're still.
We're figuring it out. We met recently, and there's a lot in common. I'm a little more outspoken than Roto, but we're pretty. I guess I get a brotherly vibe from him. So
And Beatrice overhearing this, she says, "Oh, dearie, I can see it in their eyes. They got the same twinkle. Yeah, I can. Oh, yes.
I mean, obviously
Such
he doesn't get it.
sweeties.
We're not the I'm obviously the big sister, even though he's older.
Well, your hype probably came from
Glug doesn't.
your mom.
That doesn't make sense to Glug.
Yeah, Dad wasn't too tall himself,
No.
especially because he didn't have legs.
Wait.
As
what about
all
his legs?
Dobbers know, it's not the height that matters, but the heart.
The heart.
Well, I need to go get some more food for my guests, and Beatrice waddles off this way.
So,
Right.
based on the conversation that Glug had about where the fields were, would I have heard it because I'm assuming I'm right behind him, and B, would I recognize where he said this was?
Yeah, there's really only two roads that go out of Oakden. You can go west to the main road, or you can go north, which also connects to the main road, because you're kind of at a triangle. So you're down here, and you can go up this way, or you can go that way. Otherwise, you just wander off into the forest off of a trail, a random trail. So
Okay.
Do we need to rest at all before we go over to the pumpkin patch? Do we heal up or anything?
Well, we didn't really heal up, but I guess my next question is, would we know approximately how far that distance would be to those fields?
you'd have to ask somebody. That didn't come up in the conversation.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we don't know it well enough to know how far away that is.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
And this is an important detail. So this is for, Chris, Jade, Justin, Chelsea, and JoJo, not for your characters. I don't do healing the way D&D does healing. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. So you heal using your hit dice only. You don't heal just by sleeping. Like you can't, get stabbed in the head and then wake up the next morning and be fine. So
Okay.
you have to spend your hit dice. You recover them the same way, so you'll get one back each night. So if you spend 3, then it'll take you 3 to get all those back, that sort of thing. Anyway, that's all. Continue.
So
I'm
it
3
sounds
out
like
of 9.
it's a dangerous game we play.
This is why we'll die tonight.
I will be dying. I'm gonna drink some more.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. Glug's gonna start walking towards the door, and like he's going to the path that Adriel said is the way to the pumpkins.
You're just gonna go with no knowledge of how long it would take to get there.
Glug
Absolutely.
is not, yeah, seriously, Glug.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow.
come on, Dobbers.
I feel like
I'm waddling behind him, trying to catch up.
I feel like we should know where it is. If I am a baker and I've gotten pumpkins before, and Wrig has used pumpkins in her ale before,
Sure.
we should know where it is.
And I can
I
smell
mean, it
the
was
trash.
Justin that asked. So I
yeah.
was saying.
I'm also, so just so the group knows, my character is specifically good with maps and lands and stuff.
And stuffs.
And stuff. Stuffy
So
stuff.
question about Roll20. With the characters that are circles with their portraits and the characters that are just top down from like us, what is the difference in those? Is there?
I didn't have time to do the top downs for everybody.
Gotcha. So it doesn't mean they're like more important or anything.
Nope, not any different at all. Yeah, and even like the color of the ring around it. Like some of these are from games that are older, and some of them are from games that are not as old, and then some of them are from this game. So they're all different iterations of me running a game. So, yeah. So those of you who characters would know this, basically to the south and to the west of Oakton is where the land is best for farming, right? Kind of more towards the north and the east is where the farms are that are cattle or goats and things like that. So you basically know if you travel west, you're going to go through most of the different types of farms. There'll be fruit and the pumpkins and some grains and stuff like that. So I mean, it's all within a day or two, depending on how far into the farm areas you want to go, if that makes sense. You could get to the pumpkin field, you suspect, within by this evening, if you were to go tonight or today rather.
Okay.
Totally doable.
I approach Glug and I'm just talking loud enough for everybody here, but yeah, I think with me and Hawxy, we can kind of make our way there. It's not too far away.
All right, Hawxy, you lead.
Glug, you don't trust me?
Glug,
No.
Glug trusts you with no bugs. Glug trusts you with no pastries. You took my pastry.
Wrig is good with the maps.
Yeah, she's.
I kind of raised my hand. I took your pastry.
That's true.
Tiny Dobber.
Oh.
Tiny Dobber took my pastry.
Okay, Hawxy, you can lead the way.
Okay.
Just this once.
Oh no, Wrig, you have the map skills. You're leading the way. Glug, you'll be okay.
I'm like, don't go too fast. I'm short.
It's okay. I've had a few drinks. I'm as slow as you now.
We're waddling.
Really? Wait
for us.
I describe my character as I kind of topple around like a gyroscope on a unicycle.
Sure, a weeble wobbles, but he doesn't fall down type.
Exactly.
There's the grave of the bees.
The grave of the
Dead
bees.
Oh my
Goodbye,
I'm
bees.
behind.
Peace.
I like that there's this one bee that actually looks like a mug. It's
I
like,
take an ale off of my
Mug.
belt, and I just pour one out for him. Bye, bees.
for the bees?
Pouring one out for the bees.
Okay.
Okay.
Waste a beverage.
Alrighty. So you guys going to head west?
Yes. I think we
Yes.
should go.
All right.
west.
Sure.
We.
You do pass Herb standing there. He's sitting
Hi, Herb.
on the steps.
I'm going to talk to.
Hey,
Um,
hey, how are you
okay.
today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I like your hair.
I like your face.
Ah, thank you. I haven't trimmed this in such a long time. Most
You-
people think it needs trimmed.
There's as much crumbs in there as there is wisdom in your eyes. It's okay.
Oh,
Where are you guys off to?
to the pumpkins. The rotting pumpkins.
Rotten pumpkin. Is there something wrong with the pumpkins?
Herb, we just talked about this.
Oh, when we were having tea
Tree.
earlier, that's right.
Tree. Swamp lady. Tree.
Sylvie.
Oh yes,
Sylvie's
yes, there
dream,
was the
you told
tree
us
and the
about.
swamp lady
Mm-hmm.
and Sylvie. She's so scared.
We're off to have the same dream as you, so.
All right, I'm going to go get some more tea.
And mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
And
That's why he doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Glug thinks he's on some sort of mushroom.
What kind of mushrooms you tried, Glug?
Fun kind?
All right, for this next, at least little portion here, I'm going to move you over to this map.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
New map.
Nothing's new to me. Rig's been all around.
Oh, Timberborn. I remember Timberborn.
Yeah, so I didn't describe it perfectly, but yeah, you can see there's the road that kind of goes southwest, and you'll be going down that until you find the various fields and things like that.
So
So
we're in
as
Oakton?
you're in Oakton,
Yes.
correct?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you guys start heading out, you pass various people that are working for or playing or just milling about Oakton doing their jobs, or some people are taking down tents and carts and tables and stuff like that that were presumably going to be part of the Pumpkin Fest. You see one particular little Dobber boy who's like sitting in a pile of dust. He was playing, but you can tell something is he's just sad. He's just the day didn't work out the way he wanted it, so he's just kind of sitting there, and his hands are all grubby, and he's got like tears, and he's like got the mud all up in his eyes from rubbing his face. But you do kind of get outside to the outskirts of town, where the canopy of trees is denser. I mean, anywhere you go in the always green forest, there's going to be a canopy, even if the map sort of shows an opening. But it just gets more dense in many areas, and the road is fairly clean and open. Every now and then there's some tufts of grass that have grown up between where cart wheels would be, but for the most part it's a pretty well maintained road. The birds and everything are fairly typical for this time of year. You hear some south traveling birds being fall. The mosquitoes aren't too bad, and you're just in general having a fairly pleasant walk as the sun slowly descends from its apex towards the western horizon. Anything you guys want to share or tell me about?
Can we slow down? It's
Did
hard
y'all
to
see
keep
that
up.
kid back there? Was he trying to take his grandma for a walk? He's covered in dust.
Glug thinks child needs bath. He's sad because he's dirty.
You are right. You are right, Glug. I wonder where his parents are.
Was he the same kid that was trying to roll a pumpkin earlier?
Yes, he was.
That poor little fella ain't having a good day.
He was probably sad about the pumpkin.
No, he's sad he's dirty.
That.
I think it's
He's got
about the
dirt in his eyes.
pumpkin. I'm
push him in
happy
the
when I
river.
get dirty.
Push him in the river. That will wash him out.
I'm glad you're the cleanest goblin I've ever met.
Push child in river? That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
No Glug. You're not pushing the child.
It's not bad. Teaches him how
Just
to
in
swim.
the shallow end. He can swim. He can paddle.
No,
Yeah.
It'll
Yes,
wash him
push-
out.
Push child in lake.
And as I
We're
walk
just gonna
by,
keep the kid.
is the child nearby? Is the child nearby some water?
No, he's just in the
Don't kill a
road
couple times.
on the edge of town. He was just, playing in some dirt. And
Okay, you ruined Glug's fun. All right, let's keep going.
Glug's imagination is not me ruining his fun.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm pushing Glug down the road. We're just gonna leave the kid.
Sure,
So what are
we
we?
can go back? We can go back
No,
to bath.
Nope.
I like Trash Panda's thinking.
no.
Yeah, bath. We just dunk him. Wash him out.
Yes.
No, No.
Now I'm grabbing Vega's hand.
dirt is fun. Go,
Oh,
go,
come on.
go.
Yeah,
Vega.
that's right. Roto
Okay.
would be like,
Where did you come from? Who taught you how to bathe?
You just wash them out like you wash your clothes.
Just Vega wear clothes.
That's why I said yours, not mine.
I am picturing like a raccoon at the edge of a creek though, with like some food, like splashing it in the water. That's how you clean the food.
Yeah.
That's how you clean the clothes.
Oh, I love it.
Honestly, though, this walk is nice. I don't want to ruin it with your life stories, but I kind of wonder, like, what we just kind of met. Who are you guys? Like, what's your deal besides killing bees and watching us kill bees, Vega?
One day I was just laying there and I woke up and I could start talking. It was all new. I just got that power and I don't know what happened. And I started wandering and I got closer to town and I started observing people and I just, picked up on some customs like washing clothes in the river. That's how you watch a child.
Yeah. I mean, and everybody knows about the woodkin. I mean, she's not telling you something that's mind blowing, but they're still rare.
And I
Like I
decided
said,
I like
everyone
people.
knows about Ruth, the badger, who does like the gardening for Beatrice. Like she's a badger that like does all the gardening in the back of the Acorn Inn.
And I like, talking folk more than non-talking animals.
Mm.
They can get kind of boring.
Do they just make noises at you all day?
Yeah. They never answer me back. It's like I kind of lonely.
So when you talk to them, do you talk to them in common tongue or do you just make noises?
Common tongue. Come on. I evolved. I can't go back.
Glug be your friend, Trash Panda.
I heart you, Glug.
Aw.
We'll go watch the kid in the river.
Yes, watch Kid in River.
No,
Very good.
no Glug. No.
Y'all really need more dirt on you. Y'all look too clean.
Oh. I'm no animal.
Well,
I keep myself clean. I don't know about you, but I take
watched
daily
you
baths.
lick yourself earlier in places I never thought you could lick.
yeah, that wasn't really appropriate for inside the inn.
I guess that's why she didn't help us kill the bee. She was a little busy cleaning herself.
Busy. I was cleaning myself.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
And
some
Roto,
Roto.
he's like, he's a pig bin from Peanuts.
Basically.
We'll watch Roto too. Just dump him.
Yes. Dump him in the
He's
river.
tall enough.
You have to catch me first.
I'm
Roll
bigger,
away.
I'm taller.
Those little legs.
Oh no, Roto, where are you rolling off to?
Oh, unless anybody else wants to kind of elaborate on some of their characters' backstory, sharing it with the rest of the group, I will jump us into the next little scene here.
Sure.
So after an hour or so of walking down the road a little bit, kind of around a bend, or what you assume, you hear some not clopping like a horse, but more like pattering, and you can, but it has that rhythm of what someone like riding a horse would be. You can hear.
Okay. Let's see here.
The Redcoats are coming?
No,
The
what?
Redcoats.
Did they tell you that? Are they talking?
Let's see here.
No, they don't talk to me.
No, they're you can't see anybody yet. I'm giving you a chance to tell me if you're going to do anything other than what you've been doing, and if not, then I
I'm
will
gonna hide in the
describe them
bush.
coming around the corner.
I'm going to do. Let's see here. Would an insight check be good to see if I know what the sound is?
It wouldn't be insight. You want to see if the sound is lying? Yeah, no.
No, no. I'm sorry. I'm still learning.
Do you want like
Perception?
perception?
Yeah, perception.
Yeah, perception would be fine.
There we go. Okay.
There, that's a good roll.
All right.
Ooh.
It sounds like it's an animal that has soft feet, unlike a horse, because you don't have horses in the Always Green Forest anyway.
Dobber
It
without
might
shoes.
be
Donkeys?
a fox. It might be a rabbit.
Is there a trench or a ditch along the edge of the road?
Nope. But there's lots of foliage and trees and trunks and
Is there a tree-like bush?
yes.
I climb the tree-like bush because I'm too small for the tree.
Okay. Glug is gonna let,
Something's coming. Ah,
and then I'm gonna just tell everybody.
hide.
Well, being the scaredy dauber that I am going to attempt to dive under the bush. And if there's not room for me, I will start digging with
I
my
wanna see
little
you do an
shovel.
I want to see you do an athletics check for that one.
You can roll stealth if you want to be extra hidden, but you don't need to roll any athletics.
I'm
Sure.
super
I'll
stealthy,
I'll
so I'm just
stealth
gonna
it.
hide.
There-
I'm gonna
there's
climb a tree.
Are you in a tree next to me?
Yes,
gonna-
I'm looking over you.
I'm
I'll
gonna-
protect
Roto's
you.
hiding under a bush, but only his head is hidden. The rest of him just sticking out in the road.
Roto gets him from under, I get him from above, and then Vega gets him from above.
I'm gonna go
All
in the
right.
tree. I'm gonna go to the top of the tree because that's where I hang out.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Hawxy.
So everybody's in a tree or in a bush, except for Roto, who thinks he's in a bush.
Well, I don't go up trees, remember?
He dug,
Yeah, I
he dug
know.
a trench.
I
He's ready
climbed
to go
down
to
from my
war.
tree and I tried to shove him in. Tried to hide him.
Keep
You
digging.
know, I'm
while she's
super-
doing it.
You
So I'm
don't
like,
have time
really-
to take the extra action with the shoving. All
I
that
just
stuff.
pick
It's
off
the-
leaves and start dropping them on him, so he's
Yeah.
kind of camouflaged.
As a red fox comes around the corner with a Dobber guard riding on it. And they're moving at a pretty good pace, so running by. What else was I going to say? They, or this person, as he kind of gets closer to you, he calls out, is there someone here hiding? What? I don't understand.
No.
What do you see?
Well, I see you, a dumpy one. Get up. What are you doing? Talking to Justin.
Vega, be quiet.
What happens? We gotta
He's-
protect Roto.
He stops, and
He'll be fine,
the fox is sniffing your feet, Roto.
I'm just like,
What? Are you
what-
dead? Are you hurt? Do you need help?
Box.
yeah. Can you help me out?
He hops down off of it. This is a middle-aged man with the simple wooden Dobber armor. It's kind of a stubbly beard. He has a bit of a worried expression, and he helps you up out of the dirt and kind of pats you off. And that's not helping any. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just digging for some boysenberry roots.
Okay. Well, I thought I heard other noises. There's strange things about, so be safe. If I were you, I'd head on back to Oakden. And
What kind of
he says
strange
this as he-
things?
well, I've just heard that the forest has had a number of odd occurrences lately. I'm on my way to Dobberton. I was called from the West Watch to assist with some concerning events going on.
Would it be regarding possibly the rotten pumpkins we heard a little bit earlier today about?
Bees.
He looks around. Did someone whisper bees?
Bees.
Bees.
Okay. I don't know anything about bees, but yes, there's a lot of the
dirty child.
produce are going
Dirty child. eat
bad,
Bug,
but
shh.
specifically the queen is ill, so that's why I'm headed back.
What?
I quickly
Ooh,
pop
whoa.
out. I quickly pop out.
Her Highness is sick.
Well,
He
everyone
pulls
back
out
at
his
the,
sword. Or no, he doesn't pull it out. He puts his hand on the hilt of his sword. Excuse me?
Now, does Glug know this person at all?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Glug serves
Who are
the
you
king.
and why were you hiding?
I'm Glug, servant of the king.
That doesn't seem likely.
Do I have anything to like show off to him or anything? Let's see here.
King like father to me. I serve him. You know
What are
who
you
I
doing
am.
out here?
Well, I was finding out about pumpkins. What happened to Her Highness?
She's fallen ill. It's no business of yours, I don't expect. So I should be on my way.
Hold on,
If this
Well,
and
when you say
he looks back at you,
when he
Roto.
says no business of his, is it business of mine being a dauber?
Are you asking, or are you asking for like
I'm asking,
clarification
like as a dauber, is it business of mine to be able to know what's going on?
well, I suppose you have a point. There are those who would like to have some of the other goods and vegetation inspected a little closer to see if she's fallen ill because of things like the pumpkins. They're down the road here a
I
little way.
come out of the bush now, very carefully reassuring
Is there
him.
any more of you hiding in the bushes? Because this is
Yes.
not.
Yes.
I
Fine. I'm down.
Sir, I'm sorry. We just heard a really Herb. I don't know if you know Herb, the great, glorious bearded man, told us this story, and it just really spooked us out. And it's all about these pumpkins. And I think we just got nervous hearing someone approaching us from behind, so we kind of just hid.
Yes.
I
Okay.
trust
I'm
nobody.
not
so.
no meaning to
You-
scare you.
You are the most reasonable one here, clearly.
I like to think that.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, and everybody knows
I
who
trust
Herb
nobody.
is. You know, there's a legend. I don't think it's true, though. If you've met Herb, you would assume it's not true. That he was one of the original 4 of the King's
Power Rangers.
Wizard Council. But Power Rangers. But yeah,
Yeah, the
I mean
Rangers
that
with
would
the
of
West
course be
Watch. Sorry, I
Killian,
just
which
got that
is
mixed up.
the father of our current king. But anyway, that's never not here nor there. I need to keep going. You guys stay safe. I guess you're together, so I'm not as worried as just a single traveler going down the road. Who knows when a fox or something would pop out of the woods? But
You're on a fox.
Right.
I can take a fox.
on a fox. I meant wolf. Sorry.
I can take a wolf. I got this.
We'll find out.
Well, we're going to investigate the pumpkins. If you hear anything or need anything, please keep us in mind. We're kind of, me and Hawxy are kind of like tied into this because this kind of hurts our business. So we're in it to win it.
And when
All
you
right.
pass child, push him in river.
No, don't.
Wash
no,
him.
just-
Wash him.
Clean.
Please listen.
When I go through Oakton, I will talk to Devin and make sure he knows you're out here. But I'm going on to Dobberton, so I'm going to be 3 days away from here.
Okay.
And
Be
he
safe. Wishing
hops up on
well
the
to the
fox.
queen.
thank you, and he scoots on his way. Unless you guys do anything else.
So
I wave. Bye. See you later.
I pat his fox on the butt. Good job, fox.
He wags his tail and does the fox thing, whatever they do. That's
Wiggle.
Glug is concerned now because he's heard about he loves the king and the queen. So
Mhm.
so he's tempted to. Now is this guard going to the palace to the queen, or what direction?
He said he was going to Dobberton.
Dobberton. Okay.
He didn't say that he was going to the palace.
Okay.
What was it that he said about the queen?
That she's fallen ill and they've requested samples from the produce in the area.
So it could have been the pumpkin.
So I say, all right. So
Because they're
Glug's
gonna investigate them.
We must find Pumpkin.
Is he
Find
gonna try to
source.
poison the queen? Can I check to see if he was lying? I don't know what.
Yeah,
he's
you can roll an insight check. I mean,
Okay.
it's too late to further the interaction, but you can think about it and be like,
Yep.
you know what? He was acting weird, or he wasn't, or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah. 15. As far as you can tell, he was fully honest and sincere.
We can.
You know,
keep
you
up.
believe that he got a notification, he grabbed some bits of pumpkin and other stuff, and he's on his way, but he doesn't know anything beyond that. So
Hmm.
he didn't have anything to hide, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
All right. So Glug wants to go to the source and see these pumpkins and see if he can find out anything magical from them, because he's starting to get a feeling that the queen was poisoned because of them. So he wants to keep going.
Glug
Sounds
wants
good.
to go to Pumpkins. Glug must save Queen. Serve the king.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
I follow Glug. He seems
right.
like he's on a mission now.
Mine
You
is
guys
set.
can-
Walking.
Currently, I'm at the rear trying to keep up.
I take dirt and I rub it on my elbows in front of Vega.
You filthy child. Go wash yourself.
As you're
Wash
doing
those
this, I'm
nasty
like,
elbows.
you,
Come
you
here, let me
must,
help
you
you.
must be family.
You must
Let me
be
help
safe.
you.
Oh,
I don't know.
gosh.
Does our feet stench match? We should have checked with the wolf. Dang it. I mean the fox.
I don't know what they are anymore.
My family was known for their feet stench.
A couple more hours of walking, and the sun drops low enough that the trees and the canopy over you block it, and it now feels like it is nighttime, even though it's not quite
Mhm.
fully dark yet. As you continue walking, the path starts to get a little more narrow and more natural, less of a maintained road. You have seen along the way other paths that kind of lead off, and you can tell that they're going to little houses that are off in the distance, or you actually went through a hazelnut field that was what hazelnuts grow on trees, right? Yeah, so look, these little trees that are kind of nestled in under the larger like oak trees and things like that. And the road winds a little bit, and you come to a new location. If you open up the map, you're probably all the way in the upper left corner, and you need to come down to the lower right corner, or middle right.
I need to zoom out. I zoomed in too much too.
I need to zoom.
This is a huge map, so
Oh, yeah.
Huge, the biggest.
yeah.
It's like the largest map of them all. It's so big. It's so
This looks
great.
creepy.
We're gonna build a wall.
Yeah, it's not that
No.
not that big.
There we go.
Alright,
So we're in the bottom left or the bottom right?
I see where we are. Bottom. Here we go.
This is the right.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh, I see me.
Yeah.
I'm up front because I'm short.
Yeah, they're just in whatever order I stuck them in. So, but you guys can control your characters and everything. I hope you can see well. Hope all the settings are correct. But yeah, so it's evening, and this is, you can see some pumpkins up ahead and some mushrooms and some stuff.
Do not eat the mushrooms.
Ew.
As you walk a little closer to that first pumpkin rig, you see some strange patterning on the ground that looks almost like cracks. Whoa, you just flew away.
I'm
Can't
really
move that
fast
far.
when I'm determined. Oh, darn. Okay. I'm sorry.
I wish I could move like that.
Wow.
But yeah, you see these like what looks like cracks in the earth that almost have a faint sort of oozy purple look to them, and you can see that the pumpkins and the leaves on the pumpkins are kind of smattered with a rotten stippling.
Can I touch it? Does it look
Yes.
dangerous?
You can do whatever you want.
Touch the butt.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
Where is it at? I go touch the crack.
Okay. Yeah, it's just on the ground.
Is that where the oozing's coming from?
Yeah. You can just see. It almost looks like the earth. Like mud would look like with a little rivulet of water in it, except it's like in this cracked pattern, and it seems to be spreading out from various, like where some of the pumpkin vines are coming up out of the ground. You can see that it's kind of dark and discolored.
Okay.
Don't
These
jump
two
too
are
far
just-
ahead because I will be
flying.
describing things. And
Okay.
I touch it. Is it sticky?
well, I mean, so you were standing next to a pumpkin, and now you're all the way down here in the middle of the path. So are you wanting to?
I was gonna touch the
What
crack
do
in the
you-
ground. Wait, what was the ooze?
Oh, you're seeing the crack over here,
Yeah, I was looking at
like
the crack.
there.
The crack was
Yeah,
too
okay.
tempting. Okay.
Yeah, because there's cracks up here too,
Touch the
and there's cracks.
Oh, I didn't see
they're
those
everywhere.
cracks. Those are hidden cracks.
Yeah. No wonder
there's
you were
cracks
jumping down
everywhere.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your crack at it.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
I don't know what Herb was on about those mushrooms, but this crack, man. All right, I wanna go back up and I wanna look at
Family friendly.
the pumpkin. I wanna
Okay.
look at the pumpkins. What does it look like? What's the pumpkin look like?
Yeah. So you reach out and you can tell that the pumpkin isn't as bright of orange as it should be, and I mean, just like anything, if you've had a piece of fruit or something go rotten sitting on your counter, it like sinks in a little bit, and the skin is a little wrinkly looking, and then if you touch it, it's spongy. And if you touch it hard enough, you push into it, and you end up with
It's
your hand
mushy.
inside a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
It's all still normal colors, right?
It's not as orange as it should be. It's like turning green and purple, and
I've never seen a pumpkin turn green and purple.
Rotting away.
well,
I
it's
put
like
my
rot,
hand in it. I push on the pumpkin until my hand goes into it, and then I pull out a big loop.
Yeah, black ichor just like pours out of it. Like when you push into it, it like
Please wash your
end up
hands.
with a hand of like what looks like tar.
I'm not going near you. Wash your hands, please.
Sticky and wet.
Glug is gonna do an Arcana check to see if there's anything magical about the rot in these pumpkins.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I could have done that too.
Yeah. So
okay.
Can I do one too after Glug?
that's a good roll. These pumpkins are not magical, and the rot is also just rot.
This is all natural.
Now,
What's
granted,
going
the source you cannot check
Okay.
by looking at the pumpkin itself.
Okay. So
The result is all natural.
Okay.
Can I push the pumpkin over and look underneath it at the ground?
No, because I mean, if you ever put a cookie into milk for too long, so try to push the pumpkin and you just like squish. It doesn't move, but you still
I'm just
do.
sitting there moving around the dirt and just kind
You're
of
like swimming in pumpkin goo.
I go back and I start doing snow angels inside the pumpkin goo.
No.
Ew. All right. Well,
No, no.
are you serious? Because it smells bad. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I mean it
No.
smells bad.
I think about it. I sit there and daydream about it for a minute, but then
Okay.
I just kind of take the glove and set it on the ground. I smell it and I try to figure out the smell. Can I roll it? Would rolling Arcana do anything for me?
What? I mean, tell me what you're looking to find out.
I just want to see if there's something indifferent since I've already got experience with pumpkins. Like, is there this something different from regular rot?
Okay, sure.
What do I roll for?
Roll nature.
Not sure.
Replay the music for me, Darryl. I had to refresh my thing, which was running just a little slow.
It's
I had the
playing.
same thing when we came into this map. I had to wait a second for it to like fall.
The map is
It's big.
big. It's actually 4 parts, so it would load a little faster.
Okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, you should hear the music. It's just playing, autoplay.
I don't. Not since I
It's
started it.
it's really low and it's kind of nature.
I heard the
sounds.
wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just now.
Oh, I hear some weird noises.
We try that.
Yeah,
See if
I
we
hear
can-
steps.
sounds like a
Yep.
horse far away.
Is it wolves eating pumpkins?
Is it people squashing on pumpkins?
This is the default nature sound. So some
He's
of
like,
them aren't
Wait,
perfectly
that's not part of the story.
accurate.
Not part of the story.
Love it.
Wait, you're
So anyway, what were we talking about?
Wrig was gonna do a roll of nature. Did she,
Oh,
Did
right.
it? I got a 9, and then does the 2 count, or is it just the 9?
No,
Just a 9.
that 2 in parentheses shows your bonus on that roll, I believe.
Right. So you rolled a 7 plus 2.
Oh,
Okay.
Got this.
So right, yeah. No, you don't detect anything abnormal. I mean, it just seems like they've all gone bad. You are intelligent enough to know that it's happened too suddenly.
okay. Not the end of
You're
the season.
intelligent enough to know that the ground is also going bad for some reason.
So is
You
it
can just see it.
all the pumpkins and all the vegetables or fruit that are out there that are rotting away, or is it just certain ones?
Well, what you're looking at is the information you have, if that makes any
Okay.
sense.
So all the ones that we're seeing are rotting right now. The ones we're seeing.
Right.
Okay.
If you were to investigate the area pretty closely, you think there might be a chance if you went through them one at a time, you might find one that's not as bad. If that's a goal of yours.
No, I was just wondering if it was like a major, like it's happening to everything or just certain ones that maybe we can pinpoint the difference. But if it's all of them, then that won't help.
Yeah.
You're good at digging. Will you dig into the ground? It looks
Look underneath.
it looks rotten.
I'd say I can dig.
So why don't you give me a perception roll,
Okay.
Vega?
Okay. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Hi.
Hawxy's over there.
Okay, I got
Nice.
18.
Well, as you're kind of looking around and digging into the dirt and stuff like that, you get a whiff of the dirt, and you can just smell. There's kind of an unnatural, almost a metallic smell in it, right? And this doesn't offend you the same way it would a Dobber, whereas they don't like metal. You know, it's unnatural. Now you're, as an animal, you're not going to be like fond of it, for example, but you don't get that weird like, ew, it's not wood. You just feel however you want because you're a raccoon. But so you get that kind of whiff, and then you realize there's actually some smoke wafting over from the north that has the same smell in it.
Could they have like poison? Not necessarily magically, but like with something. The ground and the pumpkins, or it could be coming from the smoke, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that's a conclusion you're free to draw.
Okay.
I can't tell you whether,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait, you're the artist here, not us.
You can lead us. So
Oh.
I look at the group and I explain that it's a metallic smell, and I can smell it in the smoke as well that's coming from the north, and I just relay everything.
And we go north.
Yeah, as you describe this, you guys do see it's dark enough, and there's moonbeams like coming through the trees, creating all these weird shadows, plus the darkness that's covering what it appears to be just about everything. You see this sort of rotten stippling on the rows of grain that are behind the pumpkins, and you see it on the pumpkins. So at first you didn't really see it, but there is kind of a blue haze floating just beyond those rows of grain.
Okay.
Do we follow the smoke?
Glug,
Would that be?
Glug follows smoke, yes.
I think the smoke has something to do with the pumpkins.
Trash pandas.
All
right?
connected.
Do I see the spider?
Yes, yes, you do.
Go pet it.
It is almost as big as me.
Go pet it. It wants to be your friend.
Don't come here.
Did he chirp that at you?
Yes, he did.
How do spiders talk? Vega, how do they? Okay, I don't trust Vega, but I trust Vega.
All right.
Say hi.
Don't trust Vega, but you trust what?
I trust Vega for a
You
moment.
do and you don't trust at the
I
same
know we
time.
need to move north, but I can't move past this spider.
And Glug just keeps going. Glug's like just already starting to follow where the smoke is going because I'm not paying attention. So
Glug, go
Okay.
this way.
All right, so as a general rule, guys, if you could only move your guy no more than 3 spaces
Gotcha.
before, and if I don't say anything, then move it again, right? But
Okay.
don't like suddenly appear 10 spaces away because then I won't have a chance to properly describe.
okay.
But yeah, so as
There could be traps.
there could be traps.
Do we have to follow the maze?
Yeah, like quick question.
All right, and also anything on the ground other than a clear open space or a clear like path space is going to be considered difficult terrain. So you can
Okay.
walk over the pumpkins if you want. You can walk through the brush on the sides, all that kind of stuff, but you move at half your speed.
Okay.
I'm behind Glug.
So we're going north.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we see?
as Terran Dobbers, we would not be slowed down by difficult terrain on the ground.
Okay. Hold
That-
Stop
it's the
right
character.
there.
It's the character you designed. I'm sorry.
Stop where I am.
No, not you.
Glug,
Right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch in a... Sorry. Space Girls is one.
all right. Glug.
All right, anyway. So yeah, the spider attacks you, Glug.
Attacks me. What the
Yeah,
crap?
it jumps over this first pumpkin and it
You,
what does
you
it
ignored
do?
it. You should have
bites you.
acknowledged it first.
It bites me.
It bites you. 21, I'm pretty sure is going to hit.
Oh my
Jumping
God.
spider.
That is
Oh,
it's a
you
big
know,
spider.
Glug's
It's a
down,
giant wolf
Glug's
spider.
Great
We lost Glug.
Scott Malarkey. How much damage do I hit?
Apparently, I typed it wrong.
Okay.
Our healer who can't heal.
4.
4.
Ooh.
I'm already back down to 1 hit point. Oh my gosh.
So
Ooh. How many hit points did you start
Hawxy,
with?
you
I don't
see that there's this spider clapped onto Glug's head and
Oh.
biting his face.
Stop! Help!
And I run over and I start trying to pull it off his face with my little hands.
Well, somebody. So I
Help!
mean, Hawxy's the closest. Vega can run over there. Glug can do
1,
something.
2.
Glug's
So I can come here?
We don't need to roll initiative for one character, so
Alright,
you know.
Glug
Can
is
I,
gonna
can I
like.
stab it?
I'm gonna swat at it with my face.
Can I hit
With
it?
your what?
I'm gonna swat at it with the mace.
Roll with advantage because it's
Okay.
stationary.
We'll do. All right, let me get it. All right, here we go. And let's see here, mace, and with advantage, and some.
As long as you don't roll 2 1s. There
Okay.
you go. That hit it. Let's see that mace damage.
All right, now I click on that. There we go.
5. All right, you knock the spider off your face. It takes 5 damage. And it is prone, but it is not dead. It wiggles and it's trying to get itself righted.
Just kind of shouting, what's going on over there?
Spider?
I kind of like go up behind Roto and lift him up so you can see.
Hit it.
guys aren't even next to each other, so.
Trash man to help me.
Oh, sorry. I thought the pumpkin was you, Roto. My bad.
So come here and
Someone
Can I-
bigger than me.
Can I shoot the?
I was gonna say,
Go ahead,
can I
Vega.
attack it? Can I
Yes.
attack him? Okay. Do I roll with advantage or no? Because he's not on the same space with me.
There we go.
Just your regular attack.
My
is gonna be
regular?
Fine.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my short bow.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll hit. 17.
17.
Roll damage.
How do I do
You
that?
just click on the word short bow underneath the damage or underneath the roll.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, right here. Wait. Oh, there. Okay. 4
There you go.
with piercing.
Okay. So it just as the spider turns back over after getting swatted by the mace, your arrow pierces through it and just goes all the way through it and sticks it into the earth, and it's dead.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you,
Very
Trash man.
good. Very good. Very good.
I stand on it and dance.
As you
Dude.
dance, spider guts kind of mix with the guts of the pumpkin
And
underneath
your
it.
feet are dirty, Vega.
Oh, I didn't think this through.
One of us.
So I'm gonna just, wipe them on the grass and start freaking out to clean them out.
Can I approach now through
Glug,
the?
Glug needs help. Glug
Hawxy,
hurts.
give me a perception roll.
Oh, I'm
Me?
sorry.
Hawxy, perception
Hawxy.
roll.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
fantastic.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. So as you're kind of watching what's going on, the spider jumps out from underneath one of these big pumpkin leaves and attacks Glug, and then Vega runs over and shoots it with her bow. You notice there's this frog over here,
Frog
kind
looks
of in
evil.
the bushes, and he's actually got some smoke wafting off of it. It looks like it has almost that same sort of blue haze coloring as the smoke that you see off in the distance to the north.
I'm not approaching it because I'm not gonna get hit.
Hawxy! I'm shouting over the pumpkins. Hawxy!
Yep.
Hawxy, what is the frog doing?
The frog is sitting there, and I'm gonna kill it.
Its tongue flicks out and like licks its eye and comes back in.
At least it's cleaning itself.
Let's see.
Throw it in river.
I think everybody
Watch it.
back enough, right? I'm gonna hit it with an ice knife.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna hit it with my ice knife.
Your ice knife. A spell?
Yep.
Okay.
And everyone is far enough back that they don't get any of the shards.
So we don't see her do magic.
Did they do anything?
Ice knife.
The ice knife. Do you roll to hit with that?
Looks like it's a dex save. So I believe it rolled the damage, and then you need to dex save the frog.
Okay. $15. I believe that'll make it. So your ice shards, fly toward it, but it nimble little body kind of jumps over to the side. Does it do half damage still from the exploding ice? I don't have that spell up. So I will get it up then. Does anybody know?
It's in, put it in the chat.
It's in the chat now.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh, wait, no, it should have been a ranged spell attack first, and then the
Oh.
shard is the dex save, it looks like.
Okay.
So yeah, there should have been a d20 attack roll.
Yeah, so attack with your dexterity attack. So You should be able to just hit that. Click dexterity.
Well, it's a ranged spell attack, so it should be based on her spell casting ability.
Okay, does this do
Wait,
it?
I don't know what you roll.
I'm just clicking.
Ooh, total damage 16? Yes?
But see, that's just the result of the spell.
Yeah.
That's not the attack roll.
So in roll 20, you
Oh.
probably need to roll a d20 and then add your spell attack modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ranged attack, so you use dexterity. So you roll, so you just click your dexterity.
No. It's a spell attack, so it uses her spell. Or
It's a ranged attack, it says.
it's a ranged spell attack. So anytime you make a spell attack, it uses the spell modifier. As opposed to it being a bow and arrow, it's an actual spell that has range.
Glug is in pain.
It is your spell modifier. Okay, so it's your intelligence. So yeah, you can click your... you can click int if you want.
I
I lost it. Okay, so there you go. So then, hit or miss. So you missed. Now it does the dexterity saving throw, which
that
is
I
succeeded.
missed.
So it doesn't
Yeah.
So now
any
it's
damage.
2d6. Nice, which is the 16. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Woo! Now we got all that figured out. Thank you,
Is it dead?
Dustin and Jade.
Is
So
it
no,
dead?
you missed.
my
Ultimately,
God.
you missed, and it jumped out of the
Hawxy's just standing
way.
there doing Naruto moves with her hands.
I just hear the ice shards going off. I'm like, what's going on over there?
So it jumps over to the side, and it's still looking at everybody, and it's smoking or whatever's happening to it.
Can I move?
And another one hops over.
Oh,
Another one?
Another one? No.
Glug walking away.
You need to heal.
Glug needs help healing.
can I shoot my crossbow at either of them?
Yeah,
Okay. Do I know that they're dangerous? I'm assuming they're dangerous.
you don't. No, you don't know anything about them except they're smoky.
Can I?
They haven't. They didn't attack. I mean, when one was attacked at,
Can I? Can
and getting
I?
it just jumped out of the way, so it doesn't know what's going on. It's a frog.
It's Fred and Frida. They have to go down.
Can I roll to see if they have anything like magic? Because the blue smoke is like very different, right? Like that's not normal.
That's not normal. No, I've never seen a
Okay.
smoking frog.
Can I? Or can I roll for like?
But have
insight?
you seen a talking raccoon before? It could happen.
I-
It can happen.
Badger talking back.
They're frogs, and they're playing poker while smoking.
What happened?
So roll. You want to see if they're unnatural. Is about the best I can give you from that
Yeah.
distance. Okay, so roll a nature check.
Okay. Aha. Come on, Mama needs snake eyes.
15. Yes, they are definitely unnatural. However, this does not tell you if they are aggressive.
Oh. Dang it. I can't roll again to see if they're aggressive, can they? Can I?
No, you can't. I mean, there's no other than what I'm telling you and the questions you're asking me. Like, you can't. There's no like magic knowledge you can gain without
Okay.
going up to them or attacking them.
Can
or
I just
not
approach
attacking.
one and touch it?
Oh, don't
You
touch
can. Yes.
I want to approach one and touch it.
Okay. Well, you'll have to do that then.
Do I have to move 3 at a time? All right, I move over forwards.
All right. While she's tromping through the muck of those, everyone else would have time to take an action if there's something you want to do.
Glug is just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be dumb, and I'm gonna go up to the frog and swing at it. Because why not?
Okay.
So,
Glug, don't do it.
All
What if
right.
they're
Roll to
nice?
hit.
Because I saw Hawxy try to hit it, and so I was thinking,
I'll help. Glug help Hawxy.
and so now I'm gonna mace it.
There you
I
go.
hope that I do well.
All right. It hops to the side.
Slide to the left.
Your mace hit wins.
Slide to the right. The cha-cha.
Bro, he's doing the cha-cha slide.
Oh
Okay,
boy. Oh boy.
I want to touch it.
I'm
So-
just hearing the yelling and whatnot, so I'm just gonna start advancing through the muck as well.
And do I have enough like movement to make it here? Like, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move there and attack that one with. Tell you in 2 hot seconds.
They gotta touch it first. Let it breathe on you.
Touch it or you're gonna lick it.
With my short bow.
Oh, no.
Hawxy,
no.
how?
Run. You can do that from the distance, though, right?
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
It's a short bow.
It's
Wow.
ranged.
Stabbing with
So
the
there,
short
I'll stay
bow.
there.
Okay.
Is it 22?
A 22 definitely hits.
And then
Roll
I-
damage.
3.
3 damage. All right, so this is a fairly hardy toad. The spear or the arrow sticks into it, and it's now kind of like frantically moving around, and this arrow falls out of it, and it charges you,
Oh,
and
this is gonna hurt.
attacks you with his tongue.
Oh, jeez.
Now, everyone, we're going to roll initiative after this
Oh
too.
god.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you gonna use the initiative tracker thing?
Yes.
Okay. So so you need to pull that up, and then everyone needs to click their token and then roll initiative. It'll add it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
All right,
that you see
so
the turn order, click your
Does
token.
a 14 hit?
Where's
Vega?
my token?
It's right there.
in the forest.
Your person?
Oh, my person is that my
Oh.
token? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Your raccoon is your token.
Whoops.
And then what I click for the initiative?
Well, first I need to know if you get
Oh.
hit. Does a 14 hit? What's your
Oh, wait.
AC?
How
Oh, my AC is 12.
12. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So 14
hits.
does hit, and you're going to take a big fat.
0.
I don't know if I can type.
0, please.
2.
1 damage.
1.
Yay, 1.
Yeah.
And I
Frog
just
tongue. And now you're going to make a.
That was my bad.
Alright, so now I click
What?
on my thing.
What?
and
Do I not have that written right? A C14 saving throw. Well, it's supposed to be Constitution saving throw. I don't have my notes right.
okay.
Make a
So just
Constitution saving throw. Good. You may. The tongue hits your skin. You feel a wave of nausea actually wash over you, but you shake it off.
Yeah.
woohoo.
Taylor Swift.
Shake it off. Oh, oh.
So what do I hit for the
So
initiative?
click on your token, and then
Mhm.
on your character sheet, click where it says initiative, kind of top middle section where it's next to armor class.
Wait,
Let me click on mine.
okay.
Boom.
But it'll only add you to the turn order if you've clicked your token first.
Yes, so I did that. So I got
Yep.
an 8. Woohoo!
But this
All
isn't
right.
golf rules. This is you want
know.
high.
I know. I know. Roto, chill. I got it.
Okay.
Think herb thoughts.
Now,
Oh my
used
God,
all
I'm
my
8?
Spell slots earlier in the last game, so this is not.
Yeah, because we didn't rest or do anything, and it's now.
Who hasn't rolled?
I rolled.
Rig.
Yeah, JoJo.
Yes, I click what?
Yourself.
Click your character token,
Okay,
Yeah.
I did.
and then on your character sheet, click initiative, right next to the armor class.
Ah.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
last.
Nice.
Look at this, putting them in order. That's weird. There we go. Okay, I rolled a 19. So this other frog's going to attack the guy right in front of him. Sorry.
Oh, gosh. Not
Bye,
Glug.
Glug. See you in another life. I'll tell the queen you love her.
16 to hit. Does that hit?
Was it? Oh, 16?
16.
16. Okay, my AC is 17. Thank
Oh,
you.
hi, Susie.
What?
You're a
What?
toughie. So the frog's tongue slaps against your armor and leaves a little smear of frog slobber.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I'm gonna swing right back because I'm not happy.
Kill.
But I'm definitely gonna need healing afterwards.
Or you could just run.
Oh no. Hold on. What is was it? I have guiding bolt. I could use that. Yeah, I'm gonna use let's see here. Guiding bolt. Sweet.
You have spell slots?
Oh, I don't think I do. How many slots did I have to begin with? 2?
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I believe
totally
you
used
start.
them. Yeah, I totally used them.
Check your cantrips. Those can be cast as many times as you want.
Cantrips, I've got Sacred Flame, Toll the Dead, Word of Radiance. So, Sacred Flame, what does that do? I meant to click the information. Let's see here. A creature that you can see within range. Instantaneous flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw. Okay. So...
But just remember, it is a frog and it is fairly dexterous.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a straight-up attack. Like, straight-up swing.
That seems reasonable.
Swing, bada, bada, bada. Swing.
Swing, bada. Alright, here we go. Mason it up. Alright.
I'm surprised no one has said Mace Windu yet for Star Wars Day.
and whiff.
Oh, there's the wind. Mace Windu nothing.
Mason the wind. Mason the
Alrighty.
wind. Oh my
That's
gosh.
to you, Hawxy.
Okay, so
Hawxy.
can I advance and then hit?
Yes.
So I'm going to hit this frog here with poison spray.
Poison spray. There you go. Is that also a range spell attack?
I have to be within 10 feet. Yes.
All right, so you'll do the same thing you did to roll to hit
Yeah.
as with the ice
yeah.
shard.
D20 plus your intelligence plus proficiency is your spellcasting attack.
So. Okay, now tell me, does this do that?
No.
No, that just did
No.
the same thing again.
Okay.
So all that's doing is saying what the con save you have to beat, and then how much damage it would do if
Okay.
they miss.
So that's my D20. 1D20 plus. What?
Let's see what poison spray is.
Oh, you don't have your character sheet filled in here, Hawxy.
She's doing it through
No.
D&D Beyond and connected it through.
Yep.
So poison spray is the creature being attacked needs to make the con save. Just
So
straight
there's
up.
no
No attack roll.
dexterity or anything. Okay,
No,
no attack
it's just straight up con save.
roll. Okay.
And then if it misses, D12 poison damage.
Well, con's a good one for a drill. So there's a 10.
Oh.
This thing says your Constitution save is 10, but I know it's higher than that. Even at first level, it should at least be a 12. So it's not pulling everything in from D&D Beyond. So it failed.
Glug needs help.
So what damage does it do? Was it 9 damage from that earlier roll? Okay. Yeah, so it dies, but what happened? The spray, stick your fingers out, whatever kind of motion it takes, the poison materializes in front of your fingers and launches out, landing on the frog as it sort of chokes, flops over, and you see it start to swell, and it's like bubbles are kind of swelling off of it, and then it pops. And anybody within a 5-foot radius of it gets hit by these spores that come out of it.
Oh, that's not
And that's the only one that's in that range is our good old friend Glug.
great.
Does it do any damage?
Just for clarification, earlier we talked about that. You said these squares are more like 2.5 feet.
Right. So
I just want to make sure.
yeah. So I'm going to try to start using the verbiage within one square instead of within so many feet, because
Okay.
I'm mixing my size references. So with anyone within one square
Okay.
takes needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, that's me.
That's
Awesome.
you.
Yay. Constitution, saving throw. Will I live? I don't know. Thank goodness gracious. Thank the
Hold
Lord.
on,
The spores land on your body and give you a nice purplish, bluish coating that matches the haze and fog that's all around you. You feel a wave of nausea come over your body, but you fight it off.
Glug, no worry. Glug just eats
Glug,
You got
of course
this.
not.
You got this.
All right, Wrig, you're
my
standing in a pile of pumpkin muck, and you were heading towards this frog right here.
Yes, I
I'm having a
remember
feeling
in that
emotion.
moment that with all this touching that I could be using it to identify it via my spell. So now I realize that I want to touch the frog and try to identify it. Is that a possibility?
How long is the casting time on that?
1 minute. I
At
don't
the
know what
casting time, or is that the duration?
casting time. I want to touch the dead frog though.
Okay.
Does it have to be alive?
I mean, the spell still will do something. Let's read exactly what it is. You choose one target that you must touch with throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn the properties and how to... Yeah, so it doesn't have to be alive, no.
Okay. I want to touch the dead frog like I did the pumpkin.
Okay, so that's going to take a little while because it takes some time for that spell to happen. So you can move your way over to the frog that's over here,
Okay.
and we'll go on to Roto. What are you going to do?
So the upper right one is the dead one.
It exploded, yeah.
And just was I able to see it explode?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Glug saw thing move.
Oh.
It's still your turn, Jess. Frodo.
Yeah, I'm.
Whether he's hollering out or not.
Yeah,
Or
no,
whether
my,
he
my
has a good
computer
reason
was
or not.
going slow, and I was trying to get the character sheet to move so I could actually see the map.
That's fine. I'm just trying to cut off Glug because
Glug
his
needs
turn.
help. Glug needs help.
Glug.
No. Glug in pain.
Considering
Glug,
I
I'm trying
know
to
that-
concentrate.
Glug keeps getting hit
I'm
and
trying to be sneaky.
he's being really noisy, I'm actually going to rush the back of his legs and try to tackle him down so he stops moving.
Wow.
Tackle him?
Can
Okay.
I jump on the top and take him out from the top
Like,
because he's
basically,
so
I'm just
little?
going to come from behind his knees and like tackle him down because I basically grapple him so he doesn't go attack a different one. And get
Okay.
hurt.
What the crap?
If you want me to roll against
No,
him,
you don't
that's
have to
fine.
roll anything
Oh, no,
unless
I'm gonna
Glug
roll
is going
something.
to.
Oh my gosh.
I'm rolling acrobatics. Yes,
Like I know PvP isn't a typical thing, but I'm trying to save him in this action.
acrobatics roll to see if I can.
All right, so give me a dexterity or acrobatics roll also, Roto.
Okay, I will go acro.
Well, you got
With advantage.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, just roll it again. I said it before you rolled. I mean,
I know. I was like, right as I clicked, you were going with advantage. I was like, oh. Well,
all right.
Poor
So
Roto.
you rush up to him and you sort of grab a hold of his waist, and Glug's like pointing or looking towards kind of the north again, and he's like, something move. So even though you can't take him down, he's like focused on something else. Do you want to tell him what you were
yeah,
saying?
basically, I'm gonna be screaming at him. You're too hurt to continue. Slow down.
Glug,
All right.
I got
can't- I
medicine.
can't
I'll
help
make you
you
feel
again.
better. I just gotta keep touching this frog, and then I can touch you. Okay? Okay, just hang tight. Yes, just hang tight. I can feel better.
Can I throw
All right,
some
Vega.
healing potion down his throat?
Okay, so I'm gonna move back a little bit,
Okay.
and
Roto, why you touch my backside again?
there, and I'm going to attack again with my short bow.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Where's the other frog?
Why
3
just
more
always
damage.
3?
All right. So the arrow this time skewers the frog into the earth, similar to the spider earlier, and it starts like twitching, and then you see the little pustules swell up, and it goes, and the spores blow out in this ring all around it.
It didn't get to me, right?
But no.
Okay, good. We're good then. We good.
Vega, you're gonna be the cleanest.
Vaccine
Cleanest animal around.
But I
can't
like to eat
leave my
trash.
spot. I have to keep touching.
All right. This mushroom attacks you, Wrig.
Mushroom?
How do mushrooms attack?
I told you to stay
As
away
you
from the
guys
mushrooms.
you're concentrating on the frog. You see this creature's. Hopefully that pops
Ooh.
up so everyone can see it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Ooh.
nice.
This is why Glug eats
Chop it.
meat.
How tall are they?
He's a little taller than you. He's kind of skinny, but he's got the big mushroom cap. And this is sort of a morel style of mushroom.
Really?
Mm.
So
Oh,
he
no,
kind
they
of
attack
swipes at you with sort of strange pseudopod arms and misses poorly.
Yeah. Got to keep going. What am I allowed to do anything?
Glug?
I'm still casting, right?
Yeah, you're still casting.
Glug's gonna shoot an arrow. I'm gonna go straight up. Shoot
Okay.
An arrow. Let's see here. I'm gonna use my light crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot it. Do the shoot thing. Is that with advantage or disadvantage, or just normal?
Regular.
Regular. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 12.
Okay, that misses. You sort of hit the stalk a little bit and it glances off, and it
Okay.
turns its attention towards you now.
Oh, great. Love that.
Glug needs help.
Alrighty, Hawxy.
Okay.
Everybody sees this
Is this
mushroom
the
now.
mushroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I advance and then hit it with poison spray? That's what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
What are you gonna do? I can't hear you. You're
Oh,
firing everybody
I'm
for
gonna
me
hit
for
it
some
with some poison spray.
Oh, you're gonna poison spray it? All right, sounds
Do
good.
it.
That was the Constitution
So-
save for the mushroom.
Yes, that's what we decided. What is the constitution? of
Mushrooms
that? Okay.
attack.
3. It fails super bad.
Oh. Okay.
So it does 12 damage. The mushroom, the spray covers it, and you see the sort of the weird meaty flesh of a mushroom. You know, that sort of doughy whatever it is, tofu like stuff. It almost looks like it's melting into it, dissolving like mushroom or like marshmallows in heat or something, and it tries to back away a little bit, which would give Wrig an attack of opportunity if she wants to stop casting her spell, but she doesn't have to.
I Nope. I'm in it to win it. I'm just
Okay.
staying here. Roto, have my back. Roto.
All right. So you're still casting, and you need to give me a Constitution saving throw for having your fingers down in the spores.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And do Constitution roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Normal.
Versus a 14.
It's the save, so click it under the
Oh,
saving
okay.
throws.
Alrighty.
Wait,
But
I do it under
Not
saving.
awesome.
don't re-click it. That's so low it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So as you're trying to cast this spell, you feel the wave of nausea like wash over you, and there's just this almost burning sensation starting to seep into your fingers. It's kind of like when your foot goes to sleep and you try to walk and it hurts more than it just feels tingly. It feels
I
kind
feel
of
like
that.
I'm
except
drinking ale through my body.
it's in your hands, and you take 4 damage, and you have contracted rot poisoning.
So if I have 3, I'm dead.
Well, that would make you unconscious, not dead.
Oh, I'm
technically.
like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm a -1.
Unless Darryl changes the rules on death saves for how. he
No,
plays.
that's all the same. That's all
Okay.
the same.
Yeah, so when you drop to 0, you unconscious, and then you get rolls, so many rolls for saving or failing before you die.
Yeah. So, and so you've taken the damage. You can try to maintain concentration on casting your spell
Okay.
if you want, or you can let go of it.
I want to keep going.
All right. So I need another Constitution saving throw.
Wrig never gives up. I do it on the left side or the middle.
Just one roll, one die.
Do I click the left part of my? So I click under. It's underneath.
See where
Constitution,
where it
right?
says saving
Or
throws.
saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah.
I've been doing now.
Wait.
Sorry, I
So
just didn't
technically,
understand the question.
you said you're already at 0 or below.
Yeah.
Just
All right. So you lose concentration. You'll have to start your spell over.
yeah. If you drop to 0 and go unconscious, you can't continue concentrating.
Oh, I didn't know she was unconscious. I thought she said she had 3 left.
No, she
Oh,
said
no,
she
I
had
went
3
from 3 to
before the 4
0.
damage.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to make sure.
thank you for clarifying.
I thought
Everyone
I was
is paying
halfway
more
with
attention
open
than me.
eyes, just grabbing.
No, I know you have enough to think about, Darryl, so I'm kind of like double checking their sheets for you.
Okay. All right. So you are unconscious. Good night.
Good night.
Nighty night.
Goodbye,
Didn't this happen
Vega.
last time?
Okay. And that happened from a dead creature. So
Oh, great.
Jeez.
it is Roto's turn though, right?
Yes. And I have no way to heal. But I am going to, I guess, step around and attempt to drag Wrig away from this creature that has caused her to go unconscious, even though it was dead. So I just want to drag her body away from it.
Okay.
So,
Wait, the frog killed me?
Yeah, you stuck your hand down into the poison.
into the poison
I mean,
guts
it-
of a frog.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The mushroom killed me.
No. No.
Lost
You
her.
were casting the spell, and while you were casting it, the poison got into you, and you fell over. You
So
passed out.
I want to attempt to drag her back.
Yep. Done. So Vega, you notice there's this mushroom that like walked up and got hit by something. Oh, by poison spray. And now it's like kind of trying to escape, but it's not its turn, so it
Yeah.
can't go very far.
You saw me run and start yelling,
So-
Wrig, no!
Can I go here? Or
Sure. You can move 6 squares.
6 squares? I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will shoot at it. Hopefully it dies.
Okay. You can tell it's not in good shape from the poison spray, so.
Oh wait, I was on the wrong sheet. um. Oh.
Okay. So you go to shoot it, and your bow, like the string comes unstringed. It's not broken or anything, but you just gotta go bling. You're like, oh crud. So now we're back to the top of the order. Its turn, and it is going to just keep running away. 1, 2,
No.
4.
Dash away, dash away.
Now on the other side of the
Dash away all.
So I
The
can move
pile
up to
of-
6 for my movement, and then I can fire at it. Glug, even though he is seriously injured, he's gonna pursue because that's how he is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna shoot from here.
Okay.
And let's see here. Let's see. Got crossbow. And normal.
and misses. Your crossbow bolt just flies just past it, striking the base of this big
Left.
tree right here.
The best one.
Tired.
I'll kill you.
We need a nap.
I mumble out, God, don't hurt the tree.
It's part of your snore.
The tree is innocent.
Like, wait, what?
It's my turn, right?
Right. Hawxy, what's up?
Okay, so I moved up.
You
6
run over there,
spaces.
you're with Glug.
Yes, and I'm going to hit it with some more poison spray.
Is that a cantrip for you?
It is a cantrip.
Use it, baby. Use it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Nice. Did you roll another
You
12?
failed again.
Woo!
So you did
rolled
12 damage. You
again.
see
Nice.
it shrivel the rest of the way up and melt into a pile of mushroom goo. There
Got
on the
this.
ground.
Good job.
Oh, I've been using.
Nice.
I told
The
it to die
X
the
is better.
first.
You just didn't listen. Mm-mm.
Now Glug has dark vision. Did I see that thing move that I saw? Since it's within 60 feet.
So the moonlight's bright enough that everyone can see whatever you can see on the screen.
Okay, gotcha.
And with your dark vision, yes, you
Okay.
might have saw that.
Galaxy's weird rock thing.
You can tell it's another mushroom or two.
No.
Kill it.
Die.
Glug, no. We got
Glug,
gotta
Glug,
help
heal
Wrig
me,
first.
heal me.
Glug doesn't have any cantrips for healing.
Uh,
Let me check my cantrip.
Yeah. Chris, our cleric, took no healing spells.
I have
Why?
cure wounds,
Do you
but I'm
have any-
unconscious.
Do you have any potion?
Any special juice?
Glug didn't bring anything good.
He drank his special juice.
Okay, yeah,
Juicy
Glug-
juice?
So we're out of initiative if you do not move past the space you're at there.
Okay, so
We're not
I'm
moving.
I'm gonna try to use medicine on myself, or what? Can I try to heal myself that way? Just
Heal me, and I can heal you.
Medicine doesn't heal you. See, medicine stabilizes,
okay.
and it's it's the equivalent of knowing how to put a bandage on. It's not.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know.
I go back to Wrig, and I look at my inventory and see if I've got anything. Which,
Now, if somebody's unconscious like she is,
yeah.
you can use medicine to bring them up to 1.
Let me use medicine to bring them up to 1 then. So I'm gonna roll medicine.
Yep.
And
I have pumpkin juice. Very good.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah, so it turns out she just had the wind knocked out of her. No.
okay.
Look, it's not dirty paint water or dirty swamp water.
Ready to watch.
All right, so you wake up, Wrig, and you feel really nauseous. If you look closely at your hands, and you're the only one who sees this at this time, you actually see what looks like black tendrils of like lines coming from the tips of your fingers where you touched the frog.
Black lines.
It's the mushrooms. Do I know
It looks
what it
even a
is?
little bit similar, but this might be a stretch. Maybe you just aren't feeling good, to the cracks in the earth.
Oh. I look at the ground, I look at my hands. I look at the ground, I look at my hands.
So you see her doing this, Glug and Roto, since you're literally right next to her.
Okay. And I'm just.
And now you notice her fingers too.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna try to do an Arcana check and see if there's something odd
Okay.
about that. So.
Okay.
And
Yep,
I
roll it.
decide. I
and
think
my
we need
Arcana
to
says
step back and have a rest.
Yeah.
Arcana's horrible.
Well, I mean, you can tell what you can tell just from being a person living in the always green forest. That ain't natural.
Yep.
Vega, how do I get dirty off?
You need to wash
Spit
your
on the
hands.
on the grass.
River.
Wipe. Spit a little bit maybe.
Yeah. This is if you look close enough, you can see it's like just under your skin. You know, almost like a blood blister, but it's growing down the veins in your fingers.
Ooh.
Ooh, is it spreading?
Not quick enough that you can see, but the answer will be yes when you check in a couple hours.
I
Can
wonder
I-
if this is what the queen got sick with.
Oh,
I
Heal me
wonder.
now. Heal me.
Oh, okay. Can I heal? Should I heal you or should I heal me? Glug, look
Oh.
at my hand.
You're
Yo.
dirty. That's all.
y'all both look really bad.
Glug.
Rig, you look worse.
I don't look bad. I'm goblin. I'm green
Glug,
goblin.
you always look bad, but you look worse right now.
You always look bad.
Bug
Yeah.
has like 1 hit point.
They're both at 1 hit point.
Yeah, they're both at one.
And I'm poisoned.
I'm gonna go kill a mushroom thing.
Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I have tentacles coming out of my fingers.
That is
It's almost more like they're growing into your fingers, not coming out
Oh,
of.
they're growing into my fingers. Oh. Okay, can I do cure wounds on me?
You can, yeah.
Do I want to cure my wounds? What if I become Spider Wolf Man?
Spider Rig.
Spider
Spider
Rig.
Rig. Spider Rig.
Spider Rig. Does
That's
whatever
what
a
Spider
Spider
Rig
Rig
does.
does. Can't you see?
What's happening now?
You lost us.
I guess I should probably cure myself. Like you've been sitting on one for two a day. I guess a day now.
Well, no, he went back up to 5 because I healed him last time a little bit,
Oh.
and he dropped back again.
Can
Roto
I?
heal me.
I just don't want to die from this poison. So can I just heal myself? Or
You
should
can, if cure wounds will heal damage to you.
I? Okay.
It
So
doesn't.
I can't get. I can't
You
get
don't
rid
know
of
the
this.
nature of this thing yet. You would have to try to
Oh.
learn what it is before you would know how to deal with it.
Okay, so
All you know is what I've described.
can I? Oh, I can either identify. I have one more spell point. I can either identify what this is, or I can cure Chris or cure Glug. I'm gonna
I can
use-
tell you, as a magic user, identify is exactly what you would need to do to figure this out. But I'm not telling you it's what you should do because obviously Chris has 1 hit point.
Black.
and no,
But it is the right spell to use.
Rig don't know how to help people. Only know how to help self. I identify. Well, it's gonna be here for a little while. Oh, Rig don't know how to.
Well, we're out of combat, so a minute's
Yeah.
just a minute. You know
Like,
what I mean?
and I'm sitting here probably trying to
Oh.
convince them, hey, we need to kind of back away from this area and actually
Rig
rest.
identify. Rig identify. What is hands?
In a minute. Vega, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Back to Vega.
Oh, boy.
Perception roll. Oh, come on.
Oh boy.
Good enough. All
Okay.
right, Reagan, you hear a. Well, actually, that noise. You hear something stepping through crunching kind of leaves and foliage. Your attention is drawn to the north, and you see, for a moment, a rat.
Oh,
This is not a normal rat. This is a rat from the Rat Claw clan, the long-established mortal enemies of the Dobbers.
Oh boy.
I don't like them.
He's drawing a bow back.
oh
Lines it
no.
up with, with Hawxy, because she's the closest one.
Rick, help me.
Anybody gonna do anything, or are we gonna
I am
just let the arrow fly?
Well,
He doesn't think you see him. I'll leave it that way. He's not.
who all could actually see it?
So
Just Vega.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. Unless she said something and I missed it.
No, I can. But my short bow won't reach there to attack him.
Well, it could just at disadvantage.
I mean, I could try. Why not? Let's try it.
do
Do you
it.
think attacking is? I mean,
Like I'm sitting back here yelling. We should get back and rest. This
We're in
area is
rough.
dangerous. Yeah. But it's up to you since you're the only one that can see.
I say we rest and then attack him after we're done resting. If
I'm
he's
all
still
for that.
there.
Because I heard rats and I don't.
And he looks kind of big and strong and
Yeah. Glug,
we have
Glug is in danger. No.
yeah. We in danger here.
as you
Yeah,
kind of
that's
watch
right.
him with your trying to keep it from looking like you see him, like trying to keep him from noticing that you noticed him.
Mm-hmm.
He lowers his bow as if he's considering what his actions should be, and he actually kind of steps back behind this log again.
Okay. Mm. So we can't see him anymore. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Unless you can see him. Here, I can move him. Now you can't see him.
Yeah.
Right?
There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Where did he go?
Which way did he
Disappeared.
go, George? Which way did he go?
Go.
I say that we try to heal up real quick.
Mhm.
Now you said we can rest and heal using what, rolling a hit dice? Is that right?
Well, if you have a short rest, you can roll one hit die to heal, or you can roll whatever hit dice you have to heal. If you take a long rest, you'll recover one hit die. You can't take a short rest it's like a video game. You can't take a short rest in combat. So you can't. We're not just gonna do a quick save right here. We'll have to do something in order for that to occur.
Yeah, like
But so I guess while you're considering that, I'll go ahead and give Wrig the results of her identify. You have acquired a disease. It's called rot poison. After you take a long rest, the infected creature's symptoms begin to worsen. Black boils form on the skin and burst with actual vines and tendrils that wrap around the creature's limbs. At the end of each long rest, the creature must take a DC 14 saving throw or take 2d10 necrotic damage. This damage cannot be healed until the disease is cured. If the creature's hit point is reduced to 0 in this way, it dies. If the creature is not in sunlight, it then rises as a rot zombie.
well, he's making good on his threats that we could die.
What the crap? What in the world?
Roto, it was nice meeting you.
Wait, why?
How can we cure?
We can just take.
Yeah.
We can just back out of this area and take a rest. What's wrong?
So you'd have to try to figure out how to roleplay what you now know about it. You obviously didn't read that. You would just understand that this poisoning
is
doesn't
it
heal
something
naturally.
that's proper to let them know I did something magical with that, or is it just like? Because I know that in the Dobbers whole thing, they don't like magic, right?
Right. The kingdom's official stance on magic is that it's inappropriate. the current king. His father actually had a whole wizarding school and everything. So there's a lot of mixed opinion about it among individuals. And you've seen
we've been
Hawxy
yeah.
casting,
So
and nobody's freaked out.
okay, so I just was really worried about these things in my hands, and I wanted to figure out what it was, and now I know that I could become a zombie. I also have I'm rotting like a pumpkin, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
You start to wonder with this new kind of insight into what you're feeling if these walking attacking mushrooms may have been pumpkins or something else that have acquired this, and then they kind of grew out of it and turned into these monsters, because maybe that's what's going to happen to you. So I'm going to take the reins here, because I think Justin's suggesting it, and I think everyone agrees, but they're not sure what needs to happen. So you're going to step out of this area and go back up the road a little bit to what feels like a safe space that you can make camp.
Yes.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Good.
That sounds like a good idea.
Perfection.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So once we make camp, I'm gonna start like digging a little hole for me to burrow into to sleep inside.
This is why you're so dirty.
Would
Don't
you like
call
would you
Roto
like a hole?
dirty.
Would you like a hole?
No.
Yeah. So you guys,
They're super
you
comfy.
know, you limp your way. I'm going to say at least an hour. It's well after dark by the time you find a place that feels safe. But it's one of the places you passed on your way here that you just you can tell it's just an open clearing in amongst the trees. There's no reason to believe there's any of the weird rot decay in the ground or anything like that. And Roto starts digging his hole. And anyway, continue.
Okay.
Yeah. Would any of y'all like a hole?
Me. But only for my hands. 2 holes, please.
Stick them in.
Well, how do you intend to lay? Do you face down, face up?
Like this in the holes.
Face down in the dirt, I said.
Okay. So you kind of lay down real quick, kind of like dig a real quick hole
Yes.
around, and then like bury
I
your
just lay
hands
straight
into
on my belly and my fists are in the ground. I don't want to look at them anymore.
Why are you
I'm
burying
traumatized.
her?
I'm good as dead now.
Well,
No.
burying to sleep is very comfortable. Have you not tried it before?
This is how my father used to put me to sleep.
It's like a giant earth hug.
I can't.
I'm gonna go to the top of the tree.
Oh, no, down here's better.
I'm
Down here,
going to
it's safer.
tree too. Not dead.
To go up
not
on a
dead
tree
person
too and
holes. No dead hole. for
dig my
me.
claws in and hold on for the night. And then we can keep out, like a watch out, look
Is
out.
anybody gonna? Yeah, you're gonna do watches or anything like that?
I'll take, I guess, first watch because I feel okay.
Okay. So if you guys do like a 4-hour shifts or 2-hour shifts, depending on how you want to break it up, that's kind of typical.
I think 2 hour makes sense, and then that.
Yeah, and I
Gets
can do the
everyone
second
rest.
one.
Okay.
Would you like us to roll for?
Yeah. So why don't everybody roll a? Wait, what were you gonna say, Justin?
I was just asking if you want us to roll anything for our shift.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, the evening passes without any issue. The night passes without any issue. So I just need to know what you guys do with the time that you're awake. So if there's, I'm assuming those who need to, you're at least going to roll your 1 hit dice to recover that.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, Wrig will need to make her Constitution saving throw to see if the rot spreads.
Oof. Trying to think if there's anything now. Now she knows what it is, and she told us, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna.
What I didn't say is, and I failed, but she would know this too, is if you make it through 2 nights without dying, it will cure.
Ah.
You
So
got
I'm
this.
sorry,
Rick.
I skipped
you
that.
Got
And that's
this.
Now,
Yeah.
could I do like a history check and see if I know anything more about it? About this kind of rot? Just so
Yes, you
I
can.
can see if maybe I can try to heal her later. Whenever my spell slots restore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you don't know anything specific about this rot. This is new to you,
Okay.
and presumably to the area. But you do see that it is treated like any other common disease. So if you do have a spell that can cure diseases, it would also cure it.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Sadly, my spell slots currently are taken up until I get my rest, where...
Which is happening now.
Yep, and then probably the next morning I could probably try to... Let's see here.
Yeah. The nice thing as a cleric, you can change the spells that you have prepared for the day after a long rest.
That's cool.
So you could switch to some of the healing options.
Okay. That's cool.
But we can discuss that later
Yeah,
because
we'll
that's
definitely-
just general mechanics.
Yeah.
We are getting close to time for the night.
Yep.
Yeah. So I want to see if you guys will go ahead and roll your healing though. Whatever, just your healing dice.
Oh yeah, I need to heal. So I just roll 1 hit dice, right?
Yep.
All right, so I get 6 healing. Yay!
Yep.
Where's the hit dice button at?
So on your
Ah.
character sheet, yep.
What'd you get? Yay!
You also got 6,
Voice.
and then now you need to make your Constitution saving throw.
1.
Alright, I gotta find it again. Do.
Upper left
saving throw,
corner. Yep.
Constitution. Normal. Yeah. Yeah. Ha ha.
Ah.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So-
Thank you very much for subscribing.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Moteo. Awesome.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
did that
brother.
wrong.
Thank you for using your Prime subscription.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry, let me try that again. So one of the, as you wake up in the morning, you see the black lines are getting really dark on your arm, and then there's like this boil here, and it burst, and there's actually a vine growing out of your arm wrapping around it. And you are going to, you take 1 damage that cannot be healed.
Okay, so I
What?
did.
So
I got 6 back, right?
Right.
And then
are you
I'm gonna
saying
do-
the maximum health for her is now reduced by 1?
Tim Jockey from
except
No
if it-
way.
If the
Okay.
if she gets cured, it'll go back to normal.
Okay.
So it's
I'll
like a
just put it in
temporary
there.
reduction of max hit points.
Okay.
Okay. Not too bad. Ugh, I'm achy though. I feel disgusting.
You should.
I shouldn't.
This is supposed to be. All right,
shouldn't have
and
touched the frog.
so everybody wakes up to the sound of Wrig vomiting, and that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh, that's
Oh,
my gosh, that's so
poor
good.
Rig.
That's
Sticky
wild.
and wet makes mommy upset. Wet sticky.
Oh my gosh. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. This has been chapter 2, The Seed of Decay from Dobbers, The Quest of the King. Quest
Or the key.
for the key. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let's go and go around the room again and let everybody know who you are, where they can find you. Also, folks, so you remember, every donation that you make is going towards Mercy House Global and affecting the game, as well as there has been a link once in a while that pops up where if you have enjoyed the acting and the skills and the camaraderie of my guests here on the live stream, you can actually donate towards them as well. And at the end of the campaign, we will be going ahead and putting that directly back to them towards whatever they want to put it towards. You know, maybe a nice pair of shot glasses. I don't know how much will come. So I don't know why I said shot glasses. I was going to say shoes, but then I realized shoes are expensive, and I don't know if that happens. So
If we could afford new shoes from the donations, that's awesome for everyone watching.
Yes.
I'll probably get some, some good old fashioned discount Crocs at the Target or the Target.
Walmart has them for $10.
What has it?
Walmart has Crocs for $10.
Oh my gosh, that's craziness. Yep, so you can wear your socks and your Crocs and all that stuff. Wild. All right, well, let's go ahead and go around the room. I know, I'm such a nut. Let's go ahead and go around the room. We're going to start off with the amazing and wonderful and lovely Jade. Jade, tell us where we can find you. Tell us where we can go to support you and everything else.
The House of Afros, Capes, and Curls. afroscapescurls.com and House of Afros, Capes, and Curls on all the social media things. That's where you can find me.
Awesome.
All right, next up, Justin, what's going up next for you?
Well, coming up next is I will be traveling to join you so we can do a 12-hour stream Saturday. But then for my own stuff, I still need to decide what I'm streaming next. But you can easily find me, jaybird_the_word on Instagram, where I have links to the rest of my social stuff for Twitch and YouTube and all that jazz. So go there and then follow all the links if you want to follow, see what all I do for reviews, pictures, and playthroughs and whatnot.
Very cool.
Good stuff.
Next up, JoJo.
Hey, you can find me at JoJo Bailey Art on just about anything. I mostly reside on Instagram though, and TikTok. That's where I watch my TikToks. I'm finishing up some cool stuff for Chris, which I'm excited about, but I'm a little behind, so we'll get that out soon.
I'm liking. I loved what I saw today. The accents and everything. I can't wait.
I got to see a sneak peek of it too. Looks great.
Just gonna do some fun stuff.
Jealous.
All right.
All right.
Next up, Chelsea.
Hi. You can find me at Chalka Loves War Games on Instagram, and hopefully soon it could be some YouTube videos, but I'm not there yet. Not there yet.
I feel
slowly working up to it.
Yeah. We'll get you there.
Yeah. So I got Justin that lives near me, so eventually.
Glug will help Trash Panda. Glug will help you.
I love trash.
Why are you so good with the baby hands?
Oh no, because I love raccoons.
I got baby hands.
I love raccoons. I watch videos on YouTube all the time.
Oh my god.
Like, I love raccoons. I would love to have one as a pet.
I love
No.
it. All right.
No.
They just go. They steal food.
They're not the same as the raccoon from Pocahontas, Chelsea. I'm just
Miko?
letting you know.
Miko.
They're nothing like that at all.
Nothing.
It's King
No.
Trash now.
But Vega is, right?
But Vega is, yeah. I got
Yeah.
steal.
Yes, Vega is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
I'm liking this friendship between Vega and Glug already. So
Well,
it's gonna be so
we'll
good.
clean everybody up.
Yes, we will. We'll keep throwing kids into the river.
And eventually Roto.
Yes.
No.
And Roto.
Roto first.
Yeah, if we pass
Stop.
by a creek or a river at any point in this quest, part of my thing is I'm going to do some sort of a roll, and I'm just gonna push. And I'm gonna get Vega's
A roll
attention
to make me roll.
a roll to make you roll into the
Roll,
river.
Roto, roll.
That'll be so good. Yes, and then Darryl, tell us where we can find you and what you're
Hi.
working on.
Hi, I'm Darryl. Darryl T. Jones. I'm a artist for 5e and other role-playing games. All of the art, all the characters, and all the concepts that you see in this campaign were designed by me and illustrated by me. So I'd love to hear what you think. If you want to find out more about me, check out my socials. It's Splattered Ink. Easy enough, right? So mostly I'm on Instagram and Twitter, and of course my Patreon. So if you want to see more of my work, definitely go support me there. But this campaign is it's something that's been in my mind for years, and this is actually the second time I'm running it, but now I'm running it in a much more thought out and thorough way, and it's going to eventually be packaged into a book that we're going to be putting on Kickstarter in October. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's not my first rodeo with Kickstarter either, so I think it's going to go really well. So I'm just glad you're here. Glad you guys are sharing in this with me. It just tickles me pink that people would take time to indulge in my imagination. So,
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it a lot. And folks, like Justin said, on Saturday we're going to be doing about 12 hours, just having some fun. Now, normally we do a bunch of these longer 24, 26-hour, 28-hour charity live streams. Just a Saturday, though, it's just going to be a Justin and me. Maybe the kids will come down. Maybe Beth will come down. We're just going to play some games and have some fun. And we would love for you to just join us. We're going to be playing some Unmatched. I want my rematch against Justin because of that psych out that he did that last game.
I loved that one.
That was so messed up, dude. So we're going to have Buffy, Bruce Lee, Jekyll and Hyde, and then I forget who the fourth character is going to be. So we're going to have my boys be back down here. We're going to put Elijah again with Justin. I about said Roto.
Roto.
Yeah. With Roto.
It's real. It's
I
so
have become
real.
And
myself.
then, of course, Daniel's going to be on my team. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Four Gardens from Arcane Wonders. We're going to play Tiny Epic Pirates from Gameland Games. And then whatever else we can play within the course of the day, it's probably going to happen. And we'll probably go beyond 12 hours, to be very honest. However,
Yeah.
I'm going to say 12 right now just to be safe. And then be back with us. We're going to be on Thursday. We're going to be doing an interview with Elsa and Deborah Brandt. Elsa, when she was about 8 years old, started to work on a board game that she wanted to work on about fashion. And so it looks like an interesting game. Our family is going to be playing it after we do an interview with them. But we're also going to be talking about the, the Forgotten Children's Fund. So we're going to be talking about that with Deborah and Elsa. And then we're going to be playing the game with Beth and Abigail. We're going to see how the game plays, have a little bit of fun, see how good my fashion sense is. I feel like I'm going to do horribly in that respect, but at least I might have a chance. And then
Better than me.
Then on Father's Day weekend, we are doing another however many hours we probably will do. Probably it'll be 24. Another 24-hour charity live stream. This one's going to go towards Lacuna Loft. It's going to be helping out with young adults who are dealing with cancer. We would love for you to tune in to join us. We'll have giveaways. We'll be doing different things throughout our Discord, but we would love for you to be a part of it all and having fun with us. Father's Day weekend, it's what I wanted to do for Father's Day. I want to have fun with my kids, my family, with Justin, and just play games, raise money for a good cause. So that's what we're looking to do. So, yeah. But folks, we're going to go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Somebody was saying,
I said woohoo.
It was a cheer.
It was a cheer
Oh.
for your efforts.
Woo!
Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid somebody. Let me see who we can raid right now. Let's see here. Board Game Blitz is on. Brandberg Gaming is on. We're going to go ahead. We're going to, you know what? It is Star Wars Day, and I see Bonzinator is playing Star Wars Squadrons. I say we raid her because that's going to be a lot of fun. But we're going to see y'all a little later, and we're all just going to go straight over there and say hi. So we'll see y'all in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.